Hey, hello everyone. So welcome back to Happy Learning. Here I'm going to explain you what is importance of Git. So why we need a Git first of all. Okay. Let me get into what. Let me explain you the situation where I have a big application. When I say big applications, I'm not the only one who is going to work on particular applications. I have some colleagues, or it might be a freelancing. Okay, some other remote section, some part of other people are working it remotely. So how they can use the same code without interrupting my version of the code, and how can they implement their application or their features into my code, and they can push back to code, so we can have a integrated code where ultimately I'm going to have my code as well as their code. How I can do it? Well, there are lots of things are there in a market to achieve this. So one of thing is, we used to work on a VSPN, so that was also one of the solution for this particular thing. But when I say um, easy one, I recommend like Git is the one we're going to use here. Why? Why Git? Um, so let me tell you with the in what installations and everything of that. So here I have github.com. I already have one account in a github.com, so all you need to have a github.com account. So, and one more thing, you need to get Git to your Windows or a Mac, anywhere you want to get. You need to get it. Okay, you need to get it means you need to install it. So when you click on this Git, so you will end up by getting this beautiful page where it have something called Windows. It will ask your operating system. So mine is Windows. I'm going to click on Windows. So once I get click on Windows, I'll be able to what get the installation file over here. So I already have it, so I'm not going to install it again. So I'm just canceling the thing. So I'm just giving the brief how you're going to use it in your applications. Once the installation get installed in your system, it will ask some of the things like whether it want to be want to create any shortcut upon a git, or you want to integrate your CMD with the Git. So please click Yes for that, because yes, we are using CMD to utilize the Git. Okay, so what I'm going to do here now, let me tell you why I needed a Git and how I'm going to use it. So let me create some more fresh folder, so where I'm going to teach you HTML, or I would say like a front end. I'll say HTML assignments. Okay, so this is my folder I'm going to create. So this is a fresh brand new folder where I don't have anything. So what I'm going to do here, so I'm, as I told you previous, like earlier I explained you how to open your terminal. So I'm just using my control and negation mark over here. So I'll get the terminal prompts, or else you can go to edit, view, and you can just click on terminal over here. So you'll end up with that. So all you need to do, you have to get into your github.com you know the site. You need to provide your email address and your password. Email address should be a valid, because you'll get a verification code to get into verification. So once the verification is done, you will get land up to the basic ask from a GitHub, like whether you're a developer, a student, or you're going to create an enterprise application. So how you're utilizing our Git. So that's what the questions about what they're going to ask with you before getting into a public repo. So there you have a two sections called a public and private. So you need to click on a public if you want to become if you want to use a public thing, and you'll end up to this particular page. Here you can actually create a new Git repository. So I'll just give a Git repo name, that is HTML assignments. Okay, so here I'll say like this is to post and discuss the assignments. which purely front end and front end. That's it. I do not use that much. So here it will ask whether you need to initialize the guest repository. I'll not initialize. I'll just explain how to initialize the things. So I'll just create the repository. That's it. Okay. Once you create the repository, you'll end up to this particular page. It's a beautiful page. It will ask you to do a quick setup thing your desktop, because now it is there in a server. When I say server, it's there in the internet, you know, about common word, but you want that to be here to push your codes to there, right? So how you can do it? You need to set up. All you need to do, just execute one by one this command. um, it will just echo. I'll just tell you what you need to do first. I'm going to create one file called readme.md. So here I'm going to say hi. That's it. I'll tell you why I'm creating hi file here. So after that, I'm just going to copy this init, and I'm just post you know um, execute that in a command prompt. So I'll get a message called initialized empty git repository in this gate. So after that, you will be asked to get add your readme. I'll tell you why. Because this is your git repository now. It has one new file which is not there in a git. Okay, so that's what it is showing. So you have created a file which is not there. So that's why you need to add it first. So how you gonna add it? Should be a git add readme.md. You can provide your the particular file name, or you can do, you just put a dot, so it will take all. So I added the what readme md. So I'm just going to create a first commit by executing this. Once I'm done that, I committed the code. So once I committed the code, if I go again and if I go to a status, I'll be not having anything right here. So here after committing code, I'm going to get that remote. So in my local, that's it. So you'll not get any confirmation on that. So if you're not getting anything, that means it's perfect. So I'm going to push it now. When I'm going to push it, it will ask me username and password. So I already given my username and password, so it will not ask me again that particular thing. So what it's going to be ask me, the one prompt will come out by asking username and password. So I'll just, rather than saying, I'll just go and I'll just explain you how it will come. All you need to go, you need to get into a Windows credentials, and you need to delete your credential. That is that itself to take it as a Windows credential. I'm just going to remove it, and I'm going to execute the same command, that is a push origin command. Now I'll get one pop-up by saying, okay, you need to put your email ID which you are registered with, and after that I need to put my password, which I'm not going to say you, I'm not going to tell you. That's it. Login failed. Why? Again, now it is asking for me again. Okay, Vinayak 375. Okay, authentication failed. Okay. mm, okay, so I know why, because I did wrong, so that's why. Now I'm going to again now, I can directly run again here. So it should ask me again the come prompt, and I should give, I'm not only Vinay, I'm Vinay Rao. So Vinay Rao is the must email ID, what full email ID I should give, and password is correct. So once you are given your the proper email ID, everything is up to date, and because you already what pushed all of your code to the master. So once everything is done, you need to refresh this, and once you refresh, you'll end up by getting this particular beautiful page. Here you have something called readme, which is nothing but you have a hi over here. Let me tell you, if you change something, how you change it. Okay, hi, this is uh, your I'm not going to say anything like that. So this is Vinayak. That's it. Okay. So here again, I'm going to check a status. So if I check a status, I'll be getting one thing which is saying that is your modified readme.md. What I can do here, I can what write git add, or I can directly commit by saying first commit with read. And I need to do one thing here, and if I commit also it will not commit. I need to push it because it's modified. It's now it is saying like one file changed, it is changed one insertion, that's it. So after that I need to check which branch I'm in. It's not need mandatory, so I'm just checking. Okay, I'm in a master. So when I'm in a master I can directly call master branch and I can push the things. So when I push the things it will again get into the total, all those things, because it's pushing something. Once the pushing is done, you will automatically get some things called as, okay, here's first commit is done. And if you refresh again, you'll be getting, okay, this is Vinayak. Cool, right? So this is how git will be there, guys. So I'll just tell you how to create branches over the git, and how to, if I do something, if I post some what assignment from my branch, and if I give you to edit the same thing with your branch, you need to utilize my branch to commit your code, how you can do it. So that I'll be explaining in the next class. So stay tuned till there. So bye bye, happy learning.